Welcome, everyone, to Season 6, Round 1. I've got some commentary here with me and Dawn. We're going to be going over 3 matches this week, so we have 1 bonus match. I do want to apologize in advance for my audio quality for this. I'm not sure why, but it sounds like I'm underwater. I have replaced the mic, and hopefully it will never happen again. With that being said, enjoy.
Yeah, so your starting hand here seemed a little bit...
Oh, it was rough. It was rough.
Yeah.
That first hand was fine. Like, I should have kept it, but I was a little greedy. This hand, less than ideal.
Yeah. I mean, you could throw on the Perilous. I mean...
My thought process was, it's like, Qi'ra's best turn 3 play is the Qi'ra flip with the overwhelming barrage. So, like, I'm trying to, like, lean in on that. Unfortunately, Wade, my opponent, has been burned by that one too many times and is a Qi'ra player himself. So he knows
the way around, yeah.
He knows it's coming. Yes, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, the Qi'ra flip into OB is definitely a key play. Yep.
I was really surprised to see Wade play Sabine. I had no idea that was what he was going with, because every time I've played him, he's played Qi'ra ECL, so I really thought this was going to be a mirror match.
Interesting. Seeing what he's going to do here.
Yeah, it's possible keeping the reinforcement walker may have been a little too greedy. I'm pretty sure if I see an 8 resource turn, I'm probably all right anyway.
Yeah, I would agree. What was the card you put down instead of the walker? Was it a Maul?
It was a Maul, yeah. So here, I definitely misplayed. I decided to take down the Sabine because I was afraid of the Darksaber coming down and putting it on Sabine. I should have just let him swing, which he ended up having it. But I should have probably just gone with my original plan and just flip her. But I flipped her now with the hope of just trading Sabine for Qi'ra.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that's a good line of play. I mean, you're still going to get hit. You took off the leader, which, I mean, technically you'd be taking more damage than you would be. And then you would have another unit to deal with. So I like the line. And then next turn, hopefully, if you can, which I'm assuming you take initiative here.
That was greedy on my part. Getting that 4 damage in was a huge mistake. I should have definitely OP'd there. I don't know why I didn't. I think I was just thinking he was going to get that 3 damage in and put me to 15 and then I would claim, but he was very heads up for just saying, no, I'll just take initiative and beat you in the face again for 6.
Yeah, big play by him.
Here comes the Poe ECL.
Oh.
Which,
there it is.
Wade has not played a lot of Petronaki before. I think this might have been like one of his first matches ever playing it. So the getting this part down, we did have a little bit of an issue with. I think he accidentally pinged Qi'ra and then ambushed into her, which traded. So I think we ended up going back and fixing that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you could
so
weather
what is the
that
plan here now?
Pretty sure it's just looking at the sideboard and figuring out what game 2 is gonna look like. But yeah, like I think right now is when we realized, oh yeah, we can go back. But yeah, like not OBing that turn, I think, is what lost it for me. I mean, I'm only at 12, but I'm so far behind on the board. It's not even funny.
Yeah, that's the difficult thing about these. You have the triangle effect of mid-range control and aggro, and the control aggro matchup. It's like you do one minor thing wrong, and it's just your whole game is kind of screwed at that point. I mean, I've been in that situation plenty of times, so.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of like the difference between like the Qi'ra ECL and the Qi'ra Data Volt is the transition that you go from you're kind of like a mid-range deck that's good into aggro, that's proactive to the board, and then you're more making it into a control deck that's going to be very weak to these aggressive decks.
Yeah, you definitely just want to. In this situation, you just don't let those units stay on board. You just want to get them off as much as you can. Don't care about damage until you drop those big bombs and take it away from there. Because at that point, I mean, I'm assuming most Sabine decks, like that Poe is as worse as it's going to get. Maybe a Wrecker, but you stop them there. You played that OB, they trade in with the Poe, that's fine. You have another huge reinforcement walker to drop. They don't have any units on board. Gives you a lot more time and leeway to get what you need done.
Absolutely. Yeah, and at 29,
he's definitely getting it in. Yeah.
Not looking good. And
on that 4 cause, I hate that card. I'm an avid anti-Sabine myself, just because I've just gotten beaten in with it so many times. Not funny.
You played Palp, right?
I did originally when we first started playing, or when the game first came out. I was a huge Palp player. And then I started going, checking out some other things. I got stomped by I can't remember his name, but I think he actually won in. I love that.
That's a lot of damage.
Can't remember his name. I think he won a PQ recently.
Is it Duncan?
At Water. No. Pradeep, is that his name? I think his name's Pradeep. Anyways, I remember one time at Waterloo, he oh my god, he knocked my stuff in, man, with Palp Yellow, and it was like the best Palp Yellow I've ever seen. And when that happened to me, I was like, all right, let me take a break from Palp. I've learned.
Dude, Palp Yellow is fun, man. I love Palp Yellow. Just being able to
a couple times, and I just couldn't do it.
Like, Change of Heart is so huge. It's like, I don't need to steal your guy I'll just steal it for this turn and then sack it off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this opening
I like
hand,
the Palp Blue, what it's looked like recently.
Oh yeah, Palp Blue looks real good.
So yeah, sorry, tell me about this opening hand here.
Much better than last hand. Though I'm not a fan of that play. I definitely should have Power of the Dark Side there to just get the board clear. Just clear the board.
Yeah.
Put a top target. There's no reason to put it on this early. Definitely a misplay there. A little too cute.
Yeah. Let's see here. You don't really have much to work with, unfortunately.
Yeah, just throwing that Pike Sentinel in just to get killed doesn't feel great. And I'm definitely going to miss on my ramp. This is not ideal.
Yeah. Did you mull this game? I didn't see.
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't think I did. I think I was scared by game one. How bad that went. I do remember this play. I remember thinking I should just let him hit me for all he's got, and then heal the 6 from Sabine. So I think I just passed through these two hits. Unfortunately, this is the Sabine flip turn, and my pants are firmly around my ankles.
Well, so let's see. What you could do here is... Okay, I like that play. Get rid of the Sabine. Yep. And... Okay. So, I would probably have just flipped Qi'ra there.
Because it's only 4 resources.
She come out at 5?
Yeah, she comes at 5. That turn 2 or turn 3 ramp is so critical because it's getting her out of turn later is no good.
Yeah. Dang, okay. Well, Traitorous seems pretty good in this deck because you can use it for a few good reasons here. I mean, let's see, Cassian is 3.
I'm pretty sure here I just flipped the Qi'ra with the intentions of trading Death Trooper with Sabine and just hoping he didn't have the Darksaber. I think stealing Cassian, or Cassian's the only one I can steal, but it just prevents 3 damage, and then I can trade the Sabine in with the Death Trooper.
Fair. Yeah, that's good. Well, it doesn't seem like you're out of this yet. I mean, 5 to 9, that's not terrible.
Not terrible. And then Poe comes. And then Poe comes down and just says, "Nah."
So do you? Okay, you take the Cassian. Okay. I mean, it's kind of only thing you can do right now.
So I couldn't. I wanted to hold the Cassian back, but I had to get rid of the Traitorous because if Poe swings, he can just defeat the Traitorous and get Cassian back. So I used it basically as a 5 resource kill spell.
That's a good heads up, though. I didn't even think about the upgrade destroy.
I only know because it's happened to me before. Many times.
So he still has his ECL open, which is not good.
Yeah, Wade is a very, very good player.
Yeah, I mean, jumping from Qi'ra Green to Sabine, it's
it's a jump.
Pretty versatile. Yeah.
Yeah. So my thought process was throw the top target on him, and then next turn ambush him with Vader.
Yep, I like it.
Man, another unit.
Yep. So he's just making a board state at this point.
Yeah.
Man, these draws are not it. The vigilance is nice.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah. Kind of just hoping I don't get record here. Because that's pretty much worst case scenario.
Yep.
Because with Wrecker, he can kill Vader and then ambush into... Okay, he didn't have it. That's good.
Have you played both of your games this week? Already?
I've played one of them. I'm supposed to play Ruben. I think we're going to play tomorrow.
Gotcha.
What about you?
I haven't heard back from the other guy I'm supposed to play, but hopefully we get it done this weekend.
Nice. Now this is where Traitorous would be pretty nuts. Just
Oh, yeah.
on that. Though I did learn last weekend that if you Traitorous the ship with Luke on it and it dies, they get the Luke on their ground side. Like when it dies,
You don't get the. Okay. Is that just because it's not like a when defeated ability, or how does that work? I guess I need to read the card.
I think it's because I control the ship and not the upgrade. So when Luke dies, he'll go to his throne because he technically owns that upgrade. I just own the ship.
Right.
So I've got 9 resources. I can play Perilous Position and Vigilance this turn, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Just got to dodge that wrecker.
Having that flyer is not something that we're looking for.
Yeah, it's possible.
Did you
Oh, there's Wrecker. It's possible I should have
yeah.
maybe played Takedown there, or maybe Perilous Position on that to stall it for a turn. Might have been better.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what your thought process was with the Takedown. Were you trying to hold that for something, or I don't know if you wanted to use it on the space unit, but I mean, obviously for something like a Wrecker would be ideal as well.
I think my thought process at the time was I wanted to play 2 things this turn, and I could play Perilous Position and Vigilance, or I could play Takedown in Perilous Position, but I just I thought Vigilance might have been better, but all in all, I think this Wrecker is gonna seal it.
Yeah, that's just a nasty card.
Oh yeah, this is Wade learning Petronaki. He accidentally 5'd his Battlefield Marine, so I'm just explaining to him on the mic, like, yeah, we'll go back, just pass through that. He's like, what happened? It's pretty funny.
This is why I kind of prefer Carabas, just because it's big, bold letters. Do this. It's very easy to not miss them. So, but I don't like that there is no undo.
Yeah, that's
that's a little annoying, but
that's a big one. Yeah. Oh, I think he did it again.
Oh. Undo again. All right.
We'll try it a third time. We'll get it. Yeah, we'll get it this time.
Here we go. Ambush.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, with 10 health left. Go ahead and take that out. Heal a little bit. Okay. Take a lot more. And claim.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the fell, we have the takedown.
Kind of sort of stabilized.
Kind of just, yeah, kind of just need to keep the board clear at this point. Whatever. I like the take, yep. And hopefully he drops a big boy.
Yep, there's the big boy. We'll go ahead and fill that.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
here we go. Wastes resources. Yeah, see, this is where you'd be in a perfect position. No cards in hand. 2 tiny baby units on board. I mean, this is where exactly it would turn around. Unfortunately, it seems like you are in the same situation.
Yeah, just one unit behind, I think. He knows it. He knows to keep up the pressure. Being at 2 hit points left against Sabine is pretty much jank game because, he can ping me here and then he can just ping me next turn with his next action. Yep. Claim and die.
Yeah, that's always terrible. Being like 2 or 3 points away from death, and it's like, all right, I know I'm gonna lose, but I'll try.
All right, on to the next one.
All right, cool. Yeah, this is me. Oh dang, sorry, I thought I made it full screen, but I guess not. Yeah, so I've been messing with CAD Blue a lot recently, and absolutely was in love with it. And then after seeing all of the results from Richmond and a couple of store showdowns before that, obviously CAD Red and some CAD Green has been popping up a lot. So I was like, you know what, let me try out this CAD Red, and man, it is nasty. I'll tell you that. You're playing up against like any type of aggro, you're just beating cheeks.
It looks a lot of fun. It looks like you're just messing with them.
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of hard with the hero Blue. He doesn't have a lot of removal at all, so I know I can just kind of, throw down these units and play my thing or do my thing. So at first I was a little worried, I'm just gonna get my stuff taken off board like every time I play it, because that's how it usually goes if I'm playing against like a villainy blue deck. That's not a good matchup for me. But this worked out, man. I got a great curve in my hand. Yeah.
Shoot, seeing Forlome and Zuckuss and a wreck. I mean, that's like the 3 cards, right?
Yeah.
Like, Relentless Pursuit is so good.
Oh, it's so good, man. So I probably could have Tarkentown. I think I use it now. Or what do I think I use it this turn.
And Chris, he's been on Anakin Blue for a while. This is his deck.
This also looks like a fun deck.
The Anakin Blue, yes. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Anytime I play with it, I never do well, but it does look fun. Now, if you play Boba, is that count as an Underworld unit being played? Like if you play it as a pilot?
That's a good question. I don't think he...
I think he does.
So, yes, I do believe it's because CAD's ability is Underworld card. And it's an upgrade, so it counts as a card. So yeah, I do believe that would work that way. This was a huge point right there, was capturing that guy, but getting it back, that was a good play by him.
Got the shield off of it at least. Now Forlome can smack him up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I wanted to Tarkentown the turn before that. I just didn't want him to get initiative to be able to maybe like buff it or something. I'm not too familiar with the Anakin deck, so I don't know really what's in it, but just in case I didn't want him throwing any type of upgrade on that thing. Just getting my damage in.
Playing against Anakin is always tricky. It's like, I want to keep beating face, but I also don't want to take 12 from Anakin when he flips. So it's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's that lightsaber I'm talking about, the upgrades. So here I kind of didn't really have anything else to do. He doesn't have that many resources. I mean, I'm just going to do a slight little thing. Maybe get some cards out of his hand. And it allows me to see his hand too, so I know that he's not really working with a lot.
Right.
And here I'm like, oh, I have 2 copies of that. I don't need that.
Tell you what, Village Protector's never been so buff.
Mm-hmm. The ambush
Nice.
in the
Now-
Forlom. And I'm holding up that no dead for Anakin when he plays them.
Ah, yeah, that's smart. You gotta have an answer to
So
that.
I'm thinking here, do I slap the boba on and try to, keep him on? Hopefully he doesn't have like a removal for that. No, I'm just gonna get in for 2. Don't be greedy. I could still flip Cad here, waste a turn. Yep. So now I'm sweating a little bit. He's got a few units on board. He still could flip Anakin this turn. I'm not too sure what I should do here. I still have my no good. So I think what I do here is swing into the Village Protector because I don't want to just pass.
It's such a fun little game, like a little mind game, like a game within a game where y'all, he's not going to flip his Anakin because you have the answer and like you both know it.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, I just passed the turn. That's good. And he decided to just take initiative. He probably thought I had something in my hand to take care of his Anakin.
Mm-hmm. And with a board state like that, he can afford to not play him out. He doesn't have to run him out yet.
Yeah, he's doing good with the units against me. So I got lucky here with the -2. And then I think he decides to pop the shield. Or maybe he hits the Stela.
Steela's
Pops
just
the
a
shield.
fun card. I like that. I like the Stela and the Anakin decks.
Yeah, I think she's pretty cool. Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with her, but yesterday playing against it was really cool. Okay, so I think I'm just not too sure what I want to do here yet.
Is Cad gonna pick up a blaster? He might pick up a blaster. Or you just
I think I end up
that's fine.
saving that for something else. Yeah, I'm just taking that out.
Oh, daring raid. Okay.
Gonna daring raid Cad.
Puts him in Stela range.
Okay, so he claims there, so now I can just go, all right, cool, I'll just throw down a unit.
Right. And might as well.
So I shouldn't. Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, I might as well throw that on there, but
Right.
no,
But
I
then
want
you miss
to
out
get a
on
sneak attack in with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You miss out on the element of surprise.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I'll tell you, man, McClunky.
McClunky looking good right
it
now.
might be up there for, like, a favorite card of all time. Like, maybe top 5. Like, it's, oh my god, it's such a fun card. Turn 1, that with, like, a Greedo, or, like, turn 2 with that, with a Bazine. Oh, chef kiss. Doing the Bazine trigger twice. It's, oh my god, it's so good.
Bazining twice is just so dirty. Cover the wing. Okay.
So yeah, I haven't seen that card either. Seems like a good one. Make a 2/2 and then give something else a shield.
Yeah, very good.
But
in
with
the
this
Anakin
side,
deck.
pop the shield.
And there's the man.
And there he is. And there's the no good. I think I just no good him here. Yep. I mean, he's probably thinking it's gonna happen.
Oh, he bravadoed to untap it, but does that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
So here I was a little confused. I was like, why wouldn't he untap Anakin?
maybe he was
Unless
afraid
I read
of.
bravado wrong, and he.
Maybe he's afraid of. Because no good to me dead, doesn't it say when this unit?
Oh, until
would-
next turn or something.
Right. Yeah. Maybe it would just waste it.
But yeah, there's my McClunky putting in work. Get rid of the unit he readies.
That was pretty good.
Place
Now
that
you
card
could play.
again.
You
Yeah.
could play the IG thing, and shoot 3 more things. Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, so I think what happens here is I end up playing the IG, killing one of the X-Wings, pinging the other one, getting the shield off.
All in a day's work.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. He decides
so
to
he
take
just
out his
runs
own
it.
unit.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was a little interesting. And then I think here I throw down the Forlom, but I don't ambush. I can't. We'll see.
I wouldn't imagine. Like, you just throw it down, and if he kills it, fine. If he doesn't, that's even better.
Yeah. So I think my thought process here was, yeah, I passed through. Leave him up, and that way I could just ambush with Zuckuss this turn.
Yeah.
He had 4 up. He has 1 card in hand. Like he's got to throw down at this point. So I think that's what happens here. I keep forgetting the +1 for Zuckuss when he comes down. It's massive.
Yeah, big boy. He's almost as big as an Avenger.
Yeah. And his little brother's on board. Little buddy.
Oh, I like this. You're gonna put the blaster on Forlom and just smack face. Nice.
Yep. Just smack face at this point. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
right there.
so close. I mean, yeah, Anakin's a 10 power unit, but he can't afford to go for your face.
Yeah. And guess what? I have a 7/7.
Right.
That's about to drop. So I can't remember the thought process here. Yeah, okay. Just get the Anakin off board.
Right.
I don't know what he has in store here. Force throw.
Yeah,
that's
because you
fine. I
just
threw that
claim.
down. It's not going to kill him.
Yeah, because you can just claim here and then swing.
Yep.
I think if I remember correctly, I think this is where Chris said, I shouldn't have done that. I think I remember that.
Yeah.
I do like this one Dryden Voss. That is so cool. Like,
Oh,
just
man.
being
Dude,
able to like just take some of his stuff.
Oh yeah, I think I do it
It's
the
so
second
dirty.
game, which is really fun with the Obi-Wan. Oh, so dirty, man. I love that card too. Every time I see it and I can't play it, I'm so sad. But yeah, just one in there for late game, and it's because I mean it can be a game changer.
Absolutely.
I'm not too fond of the CAD ability that if he attack the unit, this one, when he attacks, they're allowed to take back the unit.
Yeah.
Usually when I capture with him, I try not to swing.
Most of the time, whenever I play Cat, I think of him as kind of like this storage box that's got a really strong lock on it. You know, like it's a 7/7, so
Yeah, exactly.
I got a lot of meat to get to their units, but I'm not attacking unless it's going to kill them.
Yeah, exactly. If I can swing out and I know I'm going to win, then fine. But
right.
Other than that, he's exactly what you said. He's a lockbox. Yeah, so this second round, kind of basing it off of round one, I feel like I just need to go fast here and just go for straight damage. So I think I'm putting down the hot shot. I think next turn gonna throw it on the boba just to get damage in.
It's going to work. Oh, he boosts it and trades.
Yep.
It's pretty heads up on him. This part.
Yeah, so that was definitely the move because he would have been getting hit for like 6 damage there. So that was an interesting choice for me, putting down the Zuckuss. I was thinking of doing the boba, but you know he didn't have any. Well, there's one now, so I might ambush this, but he didn't have any ground units at the time, so I didn't see that there was any reason to put down the Forlom into Zuckuss if I can't really get it done. So just going cheaper, getting another unit out, and then being able to play this McClunky seemed like a better idea.
Yeah, anytime you can play two things in one turn, it's always something to consider.
Oh yeah.
Oh, crafty smugs.
Yeah, so got a few things I could do here, definitely. Got the Relentless Pursuit, which I could capture the Sabine. Also got the McClunky, where I can return something to hand. Or return the bow to hand. See what I do here.
Golly, just slamming Forlom. Yeah, just ambushing that thing in.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's what happens, and then I McClunky it back to my hand.
Oh.
Just nasty, man.
Oh, yeah, you can McClunky that one back to your hand, and then PP falls off.
Oh,
yeah.
So
Yep,
I think
nice.
I use it on... Yep. Mm-hmm.
I used to, when I played
that.
CAD, I love my boss matchup just for that McClunky play where they're like, put death mark and all that crap on your guy, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
dude.
I'll put it back in my hand.
Yep. Yeah, Bosk is another one that's like high on my list of hate. There's not a lot of upgrade removal in CAD, so when you are able to get off that McClunky, it does feel really good.
There's just a straight brick wall. Obi-Wan.
So this is where it gets fun.
This is where the fun begins, huh?
This is where the fun begins. Next turn, as you can see, I got the cat, I got the Dryden. I already know it's got the capture.
Combo. So.
And I think I don't drop it this turn, but maybe next the Dryden, and I just take complete control of the Obi-Wan. Maybe I do it right now.
He didn't feel like he needed to deploy Anakin there. I guess maybe he was... I'm not sure. I have to ask him about that.
Yeah. So when he passed through, I mean, I guess the first game it made a little bit more sense. I think he didn't drop Anakin till 8 resources, game 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then he does it again this game, which I was a little confused because I think, like you just said, that probably would have been the best opportunity to bring him out.
He could be waiting for more damage to pile up so he hits harder, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not an Anakin guy. I don't play those nasty heroic decks, but
Yes, the dark side, yes.
Obi-Wan looks
I'm
like
with
he's
you,
about to
man.
join the dark side.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know I got it in the bag right here, pretty much. I mean, he's got 1 card in hand and no resources. I'm like, all right, cool. I can just, do my thing at this point. So let's just make it worse. Let's drop this Dryden and take his Obi-Wan.
Oh, I was about to say, how did you
Yeah.
get through that in 1 turn? But yeah, with Cad's ping, you can get the shield off, and then you just ambush in. That's
Yep.
pretty good.
Yeah, the ping is just so helpful against the shields.
Now, you don't attack with Cad Bane here, right? Or do you just put him to 31? And get
Yeah, so I don't attack with Cad here, just because, like I said, he'll definitely take back that Obi-Wan.
right. I guess that would give him a Sentinel. That would make it harder to get in next turn. That's true.
So I think I just yeah. So he flips. I think I claim here, or I no good him and then claim.
Makes sense.
Or he might.
And then you've got the 2 damage from Bosk.
Yeah, and I was sitting here and I'm like, what's the
right?
What's the problem? I'm like, oh, I never get the Bosk when the trigger off. It never happens. It's usually just dead.
If you do get it off, it's usually only once. It's never more than one.
Yeah. So yeah, I pass. Don't want to get rid of the Obi-Wan because I know if he can't kill it here, I'm taking it out. So get rid of the Boba Fett. Don't need that.
Redemption. That buys a little bit of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta feel pretty good. 22-2. Point state's pretty favorable.
Yep. So he takes out the Forlum. Just get more damage in. And then I think I just dropped this Dryden here.
Yeah. Poor Obi.
Come to the dark side, sir. And then I think it's just a wrap at this point.
Yeah. That's one beefy Anakin.
Oh yeah.
So what do you get for getting blue? You get like Pike Sentinel, I guess, is the underworld thing you get. I guess you get what, 4, or you get Lone Pike?
Yeah, let me pull up my list here. I can see what I got.
I do like the idea of playing and Victory. I do like the idea of playing blue.
Victory.
And our bonus
Ooh, we got a
match.
bonus match.
Yeah, this week we had 3 feature matches, which every week going forward we'll only have 2. This was Ryan, I believe this was Ryan and Raul. We've got Vader versus Piett. And
Nice.
I've played against this blue Piett deck before, and I can tell you it's extremely, extremely good. Very, very control-y. So Vader's going to have to really put some damage on quick.
Oh yeah, I haven't been able to see a lot of gameplay with the Piett Blue. I know it's super well known, so I'm excited to watch this, and I like the Vader come back.
Yeah, it has been pretty cool to see Vader make a small resurgence. We've got a couple of Vader players at the store. I know Tyler plays it.
Nice.
I do like Ryan's hand here. It looks pretty sweet. Got some early game stuff.
Yeah, he's got a lot to play with. We got the disable for backup. We got a nice Kylo fighter to throw on there. So is this? I'm assuming this deck is base heavy. It seems that way.
Yeah, it's very ramp mid-range type. They're gonna try and finish with he's got a Devastator in his hand. He plays I don't know if they play the other Devastator or not, but I mean if I was playing it. Just this free damage piling up.
Oh yeah, love it.
And I like Super Laser Tech in this because you can kind of do the Palpatine thing where you can just ping your own guy. That happens.
Yep. Yeah, with Vader and Palp, that's always really nice because you don't. I mean, the only thing you really need to look out for is maybe a waylay, but.
Yeah. Or no glory only results. That I'm always scared when my opponent has 5 resources or more. I almost just don't play Super Laser Tech anymore just for that.
Yeah. So this is interesting. I'm curious as to why. Well, I guess he wants to keep the Timely in his hand to play it for cheaper.
Yeah, I guess he's thinking these big spaceships. He's gonna Timely that Devastator in or something. But that's if you get to that point in the game, I don't know. Might be in some trouble because Piett pretty soon. I mean, he's at 8 resources. He hasn't even deployed Piett. He's almost knocking on the door of Annihilator, which is rough. Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah, so that was an interesting play with the SLB. So he played the SLB just to get rid of the leader. Which leads me to assume that he just didn't have anything in hand, maybe that could do the same thing.
I wish we could see both hands. I assume he's either got very little removal or maybe he had 2 SLBs and said I'll fire this one off. And I know because I'm almost positive he plays 3.
Oh jeez.
Oh, is that a targeted computer? Heck yeah, I love that. Is that what that is?
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a targeted computer.
What does that do?
Heck yeah. It lets you assign your indirect damage. It's an upgrade.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it
has to be on something that gives indirect damage to work.
I think it just lets you. I'm almost positive it will let you assign the indirect damage on the unit that you give it to. So like if your TIE fighter your TIE bomber has indirect 3, right, you can assign that 3 damage how you like. That's kind of neat.
Okay, that is cool.
This Annihilator though, not so neat, especially when you overwhelming barrage with it. Oh my god. That's an absolute beating. Jeez.
Yeah, we are caught up.
It's when you're at 18, your opponent's at 0, and you just put them to 14. It's like what?
Oh god.
Oh, wow. Brutal.
So he's playing Data Vault. Is that 33 or 35?
Yes, 33. And then Raul is on 35. So he's playing Colossus. Yeah, this one's not looking too hot. The salvage is pretty cool here. I do like that, but doesn't have quite enough oomph to be able to get rid of the annihilate. Well, after the overwhelming barrage, I guess it does.
Yeah.
Or did he just trade into that? Yeah.
I don't know, a lot of these big vehicle cards, the Vader players playing is I'm not too familiar with. Like,
Ooh.
it's definitely interesting to see these cards.
So
I want to know what that one is on the bottom right.
That is a salvage. So he'll be able to play a vehicle out of his discard, and it'll come into play, but it'll have 1 damage on it. But because it's an instant or an event, he'll have to play the timely to blank it. Now he can play it. So I reckon he gets the Devastator, right? Like, got to be the best play.
That makes the most sense. It's his biggest thing he's got.
Yeah.
It'll kill the other Devastator immediately, so I mean, yeah. Yep, and there it is, the easy removal.
Never punished, always has it.
Yep.
And there's the no glory I was talking about. So he gets to benefit from it. Oh man.
That's so mean.
And then the vigilance.
Like, at this point, it's like,
yeah,
this is the game I hate playing. Like, you kind of know it's in the bag, but you're just at that point where you can't do much. Yeah.
It's that part in the tournament where you look up at the time clock and you go, yeah, okay, let's go ahead and go to game 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Eesh. Yeah, Vader just needs to be quicker. I mean, he was getting it in at the beginning. He just needs to be a little bit faster.
It looks like he drew a lot of his early game stuff now, and he drew a lot of his late game stuff in the very beginning. Because in the beginning, I was looking at his hand like, okay, he's going to go long with this, and now I'm seeing him draw all these 1 and 2 drops. I'm thinking he must have just drawn a very, very slow hand that game. I do like the Vader's lightsaber. That is such a fun card.
Oh, it's so good. Yep, I know you're taking it.
Yeah, gotta claim.
I mean it.
I mean, you gotta claim, but really, I don't know what else. Yep. Oh, he's just rubbing it in now.
Yeah, if this was a random, I probably would just leave at this point. I played a game the other day where this guy clearly was going to win. I had no units on board. He just needed to swing once and the game would be over, and he decided to play an overwhelming barrage.
Oh.
And I was just like, all right, dude, like, you don't really need to be like that, and I just left the game.
I don't advocate just leaving. Unless it's that specific situation, and then I'm like, nah, screw you, man.
Yeah.
I'll disconnect.
Yeah, like, you're just being an ass.
Exactly.
All right, so Piett takes game 1.
Piett takes game 1. This hand looks actually
this hand good. He's got. Yeah, I was gonna say I like it. He's got early units on to play.
I don't know how relevant
we want to get in there quick.
I don't know how relevant OB is going to be in this matchup, though. I don't see that doing a whole lot. I could be wrong, but I don't see OB taking down some big capital ships.
Yeah, especially if we're throwing out small units.
Yeah. Force Choke could be good here. It does get rid of Dr. Pepper, but I don't know if we do we care? Because it's going to draw him a card anyway.
Yeah.
Little lane dodge.
I haven't seen a force throw. Probably
That
put
is
a
true.
couple of those in there.
He does have quite a lot of force units.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so resupply. So, yep, I would throw the Vader on there.
And just
There
go
you
to
go.
town.
Yep,
Yep.
get that damage in. You get the attack trigger as well.
And he can,
Oh, no.
Raul can, yeah, I was going to say, he can flip Piett this turn. Next turn, he'll have 8 resources for a capital ship. So he could slam down, something real nasty.
Jeez. The 2 less is just insane.
It's so good. He claims.
Okay.
Now, I do like, we're not playing Force Throw, I guess, but we are playing Force Lightning, and I can 100% sign on board for this. I love Force Lightning. I hate that no one plays it.
No, I'm totally with you. I love that card too. Nobody plays it, and I'm also like, because of that reason, I'm a little bit skeptical to run it, just because no one else uses. I'm like, well,
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I've never played it, but I want to. I'm just not brave enough to be the first. So that is a very
that guy sitting across from you is going to be like, oh, interesting.
That's nice. So Piett is in ping territory for Vader. I love the no disintegrations. Don't love it in the face of this relentless though.
Yeah, so that's another card I'm not familiar with. These new ones, man, I'm still getting used to the new set.
So no disintegrations is perfect for Vader because it'll set, it basically does all but 1 damage to a unit, so it leaves them at 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can Vader ping them to kill.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's a nice little, deal
damage
nice
to
and thematic.
Unit equal to. Nice. Yeah.
Vader says in the movie he don't like disintegrations, but he sure does work well with them. I think I just ambush Vader, right? Just kill Piett. Get him off the board.
Yeah, I think that's the best plan of attack at this point. Doing the 1 plate first, get down the Onyx. Or not Onyx, sorry. TIE Dagger. Okay, so he decided to use that 2 damage to take out Piett instead of the ambush.
I think I would have taken.
It's a good play.
I think I would have taken the super laser tech over the TIE Dagger, but I don't know. TIE Dagger's
That's
pretty
fair.
good with Vader. It's like a we have Death Troopers at home type card.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, here we are again.
Yep. Staring down the face of a Devastator. 1 turn away from ours. Oh, got a Crate Dragon there. That's kind of spicy.
Oh, we like that.
Only got 8 hit points on base.
I mean, yeah.
Play a big capital ship into that.
Terrible. Yeah.
I'd like to see Raul just slam Annihilator right now. Just right in the face of it. Oh, OB. Yeah, that works.
Oh, okay. Movie.
That's rough.
He still takes 5 though, right?
Yeah. He just put it to base. Gonna get in as much damage as he can. Yep. You gotta claim or you're dead.
Yeah.
I guess he can get this hit in, right? And then he takes 4 and then he has to claim. And then he can play Devastator and He could nuke their Devastator and then die to any removal. Got it.
Yeah, so what I would have done as the Piett player, I probably wouldn't have swung in with that 4. Just take the claim so you know you'll get that 10 in.
Mm-hmm.
And then he wouldn't even be able to, take you out with that Devastator. He'd be 4 damage away from losing, or 3 damage away.
That's very true.
Okay, playing it small. See what he's gonna play. All right.
Oh man, just got all the answers.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, man, look at his hand.
Yeah. He can play 2 things this turn, which is cool. I like that he's keeping this Devastator, in hand.
Mm-hmm. I like to look at his graveyard. I want to see how many powers he's played.
I think it's like 5. I've counted at least 5. Judge.
Yep. So here's that back and forth.
And there's the Annihilator. Yep. That's
yeah.
So rough.
I think the absolute worst mirror matches are like, yeah,
he did it. He force lightninged it. Oh, I love it. Just to get him.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh, that was fun.
That was fun. Those are some great matches. I'm looking forward to seeing how this league goes, and I think we got some really, really phenomenal matches in our future. Because we got some great players in this season.
Yeah, I haven't been around for the past few, so it's definitely great to be back. And yeah, I'm looking forward to all the games.
All right. Thank you, John. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you joining me. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir.
See ya.